One of the first clients we had when I came to the SBDC was a very interesting one, and it kind of runs counter to most people's concept of business, because we talk about market analysis and market a lot of things, but this, I'm going to say, this one we're going to classify as if you build it, they will come. A woman by the name of Karen Eller came in the office, and she had an idea to create something around heirloom plants. And at the time, I didn't know what heirloom plants were. And it turns out heirloom plants are maybe your grandmother grew a tomato that you can't get anymore. The system of producing tomatoes now, they're kind of thick-skinned and they're designed to last long in the grocery store. But maybe there was kinds that your grandmother used to grow. Well, there are seed exchanges that provide these things. She wanted to develop this heirloom plant place for tomatoes and peppers. And eventually she did. She had the largest selection of heirloom tomatoes and peppers in the state of Pennsylvania. But her location, her family home where she was from, I don't want to say it was in the middle of nowhere, because I now get like letters from the Homer City Chamber of Commerce. But it was out 4 or 5 miles, 6 miles into the country off a major highway. And so I'm calling it, if you build it, they will come. She and her husband built up this place. It's a fabulous place. They have a lot of people that come from outside the county now to go there. They put the plants outside so you can walk around and enjoy it. They have a shade garden. They just started with something that most people would say, who's going to go there? You know, it's out in the middle of nowhere. But she had a passion, she had a commitment, and she had persistence. A lot of times we think an entrepreneur has to be a brilliant genius or something, but we tend to not like geniuses who are 50 years ahead of the times. We want someone who's 15 minutes ahead of the times. So Karen had a passion, and we like that when people have that, and she did it. And she had the persistence, because in business sometimes that's the thing. You're going to knock your head against the wall. You have to sometimes, and stick with it. So she stuck with it. We had the good fortune of introducing her to someone who was doing a tomato contest down in Pittsburgh, who had press, had a lot of ink. That person loved what she was doing, and now she has a client list that stretches well beyond the boundaries of our county, and people travel. So it's a bit of a destination-based development. We couldn't have done a market study that would have said it was going to be successful, but it was her passion. She made it happen, and it's now a great thing.